us perplexed, riding waves like future specs. Gotta calm down, no pretext. Market moves got me feeling wild, swinging harder than a rocket child. Picking up odds like a trader out, playing profits ain't rip out.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, man. I'm having issues here. Oh, I got to remove this and I got to add this to stage. Hi, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, having a little bit of issues here today um on oh man, hang on a second. Let me see if I can do it this way. Do it this way. Yeah, there we go. This gives me full screen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sound check, mic check, everything check over here. Thank you, Christopher. I'm having issues here with Twitter. For some reason, not streaming today on Twitter. So we're just gonna have to go on to today and stream there. It's a little bit annoying, frankly. I don't know what Twitter's having some issues as usual. So hopefully we'll get that organized. But yeah. We're going to just stay on YouTube with everybody. So come on in. It's about 5 minutes before we actually start. Got some very cool stuff to share with you. Some degenerate trades for anybody who wants to do some counter trend degenerate trades. Otherwise, we'll stick to the usual stuff we've been doing. Accounts have been okay. I can't say I just not been able to trade much. So this one is almost a halfway target. This one is actually to halfway target. The ES accounts, the S&P accounts have been much. This one is okay, and this one 51.6. The counter trend ES, which is the 69, is actually in trouble. I need to repair a trade here, and I'm waiting for a signal here in a counter trend move. I got to tell you one thing is I have been saying to everybody, the counter trend move. You have a premium view for chart layout, right? I'm not sure. The thing you need, basically, David, what you need to do is you need to buy the $15 account, because I think that's more. I think that gives you everything you need. It gives you like 10 alerts, more than enough stuff. The $15 account, which is the essentials account in TradingView, so more than enough for what you need, I think. So that's where I would go. That's where I would start with, as far as TradingView goes. Anyways, what I was going to say is the contra trend trades have really been, especially in the S&P, have been weak because the trend has been so strong to the downside, been very, very anemic bounces. So that's why my contra trend trade account has not just been doing well. And hopefully we can repair this trade and clean myself back up. I've started to do something that, depending on your point of view, is either going to be foolhardy or what you got to do in order to get the account funded fast. I just pushed my ES size allocation to $100 trades. I'm basically going to do $100 trades in NQ and ES. That's a much more dangerous approach by far. But I have 4 accounts. The idea here is I sort of started to think about, the general approach of how you want to run a prop book for yourself, which is different from how you want to run your own account, right? So if you're running your own money, you obviously want to minimize exposure as much as possible. The flip side of everything is a trade-off. So if you're minimizing exposure, minimizing leverage, you are also minimizing opportunity. You're minimizing reward, right? Whereas with prop, your risk is limited. You know exactly what your budgets are. It's not more than what you spend. And so what you kind of want to do with prop is actually maximize exposure. So first you want to maximize exposure, obviously, to get there, to get funded. And, we're building I think I want to try and build at least a 6 to 7. I have 2 right now. We have these 2 accounts which are already funded, 55s, right? These are all funded in 59s. So I think maybe we'll get 5, maybe I'll get 6. We'll see. We'll let the markets kind of tell us what we can do. But the idea is you just kind of flood the zone. You get lots of accounts funded, losing many along the way, because the whole point is then you have a 6 or 7 account funded situation, and then you trade those less aggressively, simply because the rules are much more less, less aggressive on the funding side, but still kind of as aggressively as possible. And maybe 2 or 3 of those squeak through a payout. Kind of the idea is it becomes a numbers game. You have a large number of accounts that you pass through to get funded, and then you have still a large funded amount of accounts that you then pass through to essentially get to payout. I think that's probably the right way of looking at how what would be the successful model for Apex. I mean, unfortunately, Apex doesn't charge a lot for their accounts. They're cheap. Let me put the link in here for you guys. That makes it much easier to trade a large numbers game, because your cost per account is incredibly small, and they're running a big discount right now. So be sure I put the link in there. Here's the link. You can see it on the charts. Click that link, you'll get the full discount. It'll be really good. And I would just lock in all those accounts, and then just simply run them. You run them for target. The point being is the approach that we have is aggressive without being ridiculous. So Rick says this is a brilliant strategy. Thank you, Rick. I don't know if it's brilliant, but I think it's an intelligent approach, because you have to understand what it is that you're doing. And a lot of times we're working within the model of our own accounts, when the model of the prop accounts is kind of very, very different. So hopefully you guys like that. Well, this actually works on very much works on the 100s, and the 500 does work okay. 500 is not a great CFD because the spreads there are just too big for it. But where it works really well, David? US 30, like we traded yesterday. David, if you're interested in trading CFDs, we now are doing the Asia session hour, the power hour in Asia, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the middle of the week, 1945 to 2100 New York time. So 7:45 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that's all CFD. It's our friends at ACAP have given me the tool. I have a signal here coming up. What is it? Oh, we're open already. Okay, so I have 2 connections. I got to focus, guys. Sorry. Okay, let's focus on this piece of crap. I got to repair this massive failure here on this particular failure on this account. Let me just go back to the account. Hang on a second. Let me go to, what is this? The 64 account, right? See this? This is the account that I need to repair, and I'm waiting. I'm going to wait like a hawk, make sure that this is a true signal. And this is low. I mean, I'll be the first one to say this is kind of stupid, probably, to trade 2 opening, because then I have to trade 8 on the repair side for S&P. But we're gonna give it a shot. 51 seconds left. Let's see if this signal allows me to repair this. So I'm doing 4 times the size on a pretty large size. This is the 60. No, sorry. This is the 69 account. I got to go to the 69 account. Sorry, 69 account. This is the 69 account. I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong account. This is the one I got to repair. So we're gonna balls to the wall. Kind of focusing. I wish I could trade the kind of trend reversal in NQ, but I need to try to repair this one. Big move on the open. So hopefully this will hold, or at least give me enough continuity. One thing I realize is I really got to wait until the absolute last moment, because they slip so much on the close here. I got to give myself 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, buy. Oh, boom, boom. Look at that. I resolved it. Look how fast that was. Okay, that was beautiful. So we're back in business. Holy shit, that was fast. Okay, we're back in business on 2s. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the profit on the NAS, but got to take care of the problem. Trades first, then move on to the next one. So that was really fast. Okay, that was nice. So everybody saw that trade. Why is this not showing up? Settings, trading. Oh, that's weird. It was a 69 account, right? I'm in the 69 account. Wait, why is that not showing up on the? It did the trade. I have the trade and thing. This is not. Wow, that's weird. I don't know why it's not showing up on the charts, but maybe it was so super fast it didn't have a chance to print. Anyways, you saw it live over here in the account balance. So trade got resolved. There we go. Peter wants to know. Peter wants to replay the session. So Peter, the answer to that is they're all available. Okay, all you have to do is go to the BK. Hang on a second. Go to our YouTube page. Let me just show you where they are, where every replay is. You got to go to our YouTube page. Just go to live right over here. And every single one of these things is available. So you can totally watch it on review. Wow, there's a lot of people watched Asia. I'm shocked at how many people liked Asia. We had a great time, by the way. CFDs work like a charm. I have even a cooler product for CFDs, even a much better MT5 entry product that my friends at ACAP made for us. So, oh wow, I like the fact that everybody had a good time in Asia. Okay, so that's where they are. Okay, I'm just not going to post them because I got too much other stuff to do, Peter. I'll post the New York sessions, but I can't, catalog the Asia sessions. So you can find them over there. Okay, maybe when I come back after Christmas vacation, I'll do that. So what does the essential account do? Only gives you 2 charts. Pro gives you 4 charts. Sorry. Then go to the Pro. Go to the Pro, guys. TradingView. 2 things about TradingView. I have the like the ultimate account. You don't need to do that, but Pro is fine. I think, what is Pro? How much is Pro? $20 a month? I mean, it's nothing. These are all pittances. If you were to spend all the money in the world for TradeZella and TradingView, so in other words, your annual subscriptions, and if you were kind of smart enough, wait for the Black Friday sale, the total for both of those for an annual subscription wouldn't come to more than, I think, $700-800, right? I think one is $300, one is $400, whatever. Like, it's under $1,000 for 1 year's worth of tools to trade, without which you really can't do a damn thing. Like, why are you in this game if you why are you doing surgery with your hands? That's really my question to you. That's like, trading without these tools is like doing surgery with your hands. So it's dirt cheap. If you're, just think about it. Your first payout, if you get a payout, it's like a $3,000 payout. You spend $1,000 for a year on tools to learn how to trade. I don't even think it's a conversation. Too bad I missed this trade. Kind of annoyed now. We're reversing big time on the open, so I guess that's pretty good. Sentiment is going to swing both ways. So really do. Well, that's good. Thank you, Gavlon. I'm glad you like that. Everybody who wants to trade Apex, here's the deals and here's the links. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys like it. We really love Apex. As I said, the whole game plan with Apex is to flood this. I don't. Probably most of you non-Americans don't understand what this means. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the football term for flood the zone? The soccer term. It's like when everybody goes to the everybody attacks. Like, everybody attacks, right? Like in soccer. In flood the zone in American football, same idea. Everybody runs to the end zone in the hope of scoring a goal. And I think that's the right approach with prop, meaning that you run like 5-6 very aggressive accounts. 3 of them are going to be sacrificed, but 3 of them squeak through. It's really, it's kind of like this. This is a 2-minute time frame. Ruben. Ruben, where are you from? That is a wild name. That's like a I thought you were Latin for a second, because that's a very common Latin name, but that's definitely not the Latin surname. Where are you from, my friend? Yeah, Asia was fun. Asia's fun. I'm glad you can definitely watch it on replays. Yeah, it was, it's much more relaxed. Like Rick, you see these trades that literally that were so fast that the moment I clicked the button, it got filled. That's the opposite of trades. Like we were hanging out for like 10 minutes, cracking jokes before trades got done. It's a much more relaxed atmosphere, but definitely does get done. From South Africa. Okay, yeah, good job. Are you from Johannesburg or from Cape Town? Maximum of forex traders will be from Africa, India, Europe, and US. Yeah. So here, we're trading in the US session, we're trading S&P and NASDAQ. In the Asia session, gold is like the dominant one. And actually, the second most popular one is US 30. Those are really, really good. Nice. Welcome to the show, Ruben. Let me try one more time on Twitter. It's really annoying me that this is not letting me. Twitter is just having some sort of issues here. Come on, baby. Nope, it's not connecting. I don't know why it's not connecting. Wow, that's annoying. Okay. Well, I know gold futures today. I just don't have a separate account for it. I still have to set up the separate account for it. And where's gold today? No signals on gold, anyways. Right now. So I'm just taking a personal break from gold. I'll come back. I need a third separate account, because one of the things that we talked about a lot is how important it is to separate strategy instrument to each account, so that everything that's good that's happening is happening in that account, and everything that's bad that's happening is happening. Meaning that you don't let the bad thing in one account pollute the good thing in the other account, right? And you can actually really see this. Like the one account that is really, really weak is the S&P contra trend account. Oh, I got some cool stuff. Okay, I got some degenerate contra trend trades to show you. You guys are gonna love this. But let me just kind of finish this thought. So, if I had all there's a lot of crappy trades here. I managed to click out, but if I were polluting them with this account or the other account, it would have a bad impact on that account. So it's super interesting. So for that reason, I said, we're not trading gold and S&P together. I don't want the bad trades in gold to pollute my S&P trades, or conversely, bad trades in S&P. So I just, I need to get I've been super busy, guys. I need to get the two more gold trades, one for trend, one for counter trend. Maybe I'll try and do it today if I have a chance. And we'll try to put it on tomorrow. But if not, at very worst, by next week I'll definitely have it. And then we'll have it. We'll trade the full 6 panel of stuff. But while we're waiting, so here's what I wanted to kind of tell you, which is interesting. So let me go over here. First of all, what is this? It's all fucked up. Let me go. I want to go S&P, NAS. Actually, you know what? I need to put gold on the bottom here because it's not the primary one. Okay. So, all right. This is fun, guys. And, definitely do not try this unless you're willing to have fun. Maybe I'll do it on micro accounts with you guys, just for shits and giggles. So I haven't really refined the process on the sell side. So I need to think this through a little bit. But the basic idea, is we are sidelined when we have a huge trend, right? Because the whole idea is we wait for a retrace and a new trend to happen before we can initiate a trade. So sometimes these trends go for like 20, 30 minutes and we're just sitting there twiddling our thumbs and we don't have anything to do. Now, if you're a truly degenerate trader, there are actually some interesting opportunities. Let me just go to full screen. And we'll do this on a micro basis. Just if I get the setup pulled up. So I was looking for this on the long side. On the long side is where I really see this setup working. The first idea is you need at least 3 consecutive candles under or above. So like you need how do you define a trend with any duration? At least 3, maybe even 5, right? Then you're looking for that one turn trade, right? The turn trade where you have a reasonable chance of a contra trend move. And it's the exact same principles we use in BFF, but just sort of applied, to this kind of a, bullshit environment. Let me give you an idea over here. This was a very, very clean. I did this in my own account, so you don't have any footprints over here. But here's candles, right? All of them going down, satisfying the first condition that you got like 3 or 4 consecutive candles going down. Now, what you're looking for is the first candle that closes above the high of the prior candle. So in this case, the high in this candle is 87, and the close in this candle is 93, right? You see that over here? Let me just mark this up for you guys. See that? This is the candle. So that becomes a quick scalp contra trend candle. Now, by the way, we have a trend trade here coming up, so we will focus on that. We have a trend trade coming up in the S&P as well. Okay, let me focus on the S&P trend trades first, and then we'll go to NASDAQ. So S&P is going to be the 64 account. So I'm going to put the 64 account up here for you guys.
Someone is at the front door.
Oh man, who's on my front door? Hang on a second, guys. I got to deal with Ring. Ah, shit. Oh, okay. Sorry. Hey guys, do your thing here, guys. I'm away, okay? So just do your thing.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we have 29 seconds left. No trade. Okay, that's good. That kept me out of trouble here. No trades. Okay, so back to my degenerate counter trend trading. So this is the counter trend trade to the long side. So what would be the trade to the short side? The short side is the same idea, but you reverse everything. So you're looking for the close to beat the low, right? The close must beat the low. So the close must be lower than the prior low when you're floating above. That turn sequence is pretty good for the BFF scalp, right? And it just gives us a couple of more opportunities, while we're sitting there waiting for trades to formulate. Right now, though, we have straight up trend trades coming up here. So I am now on the S&P trend account, and waiting to see if this can get done. As I said, the only drawback is I have to commit to one instrument before committing to the other. So in this case, I'm going to commit to the S&P first. If I can get NASDAQ done as well, great. If the NASDAQ runs away from me, so that means I give up the trade there. It's just impossible to run them both. Somebody should invent a trade copier that doesn't replicate the same instrument, but allows you to, if you say, if I press this button, I want this and this instrument to go along. That would be really cool, where it just replicates across instruments rather than just a single instrument. All right, 22 seconds on the clock. Still holding the green candles. We're going to give it a shot on the trend side for S&P, and go from there. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. In the trade, target is going to be 58.75. Tough day today. Not a lot. Liberation Day is definitely not liberating today. So now we're back to focusing on this, trying to get this resolved. We'll have to be very, very patient on the resolution trade. In the meantime, I do have the NASDAQ. Let's give it a shot. So NASDAQ is 66 accounts. So let me see, go to 66. And let's go over here. What's my target on NASDAQ? And NASDAQ got done. So NASDAQ, so here I had one account did not get done. The other account resolved nicely because I was able to buy underneath the print price. So the only way I was going to able to go to long NASDAQ is if it hadn't already hit target and the price was worse, or the price was better than what it would have been on the close of the candle. So the thing slipped against me, had not hit the target. So I took a punt on that at 61, 66, very quick resolve. So that account does well. So now, we're going to have to maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes from now, we'll see if there's another trend signal. Whenever there's a trend signal coming up, we're going to have to focus on that, try to resolve that trade, get that back up on the thing. Okay, sorry guys. Bear with me a second here, guys. Okay. All right. So fun try, right? Let's do see if we have a degenerate setup on the short side. So far, nothing, right? To create a degenerate short, like a contra trend trade, against all good advice, we would need this price to close below the low over here, 1550, 550. Now, if that does trigger, and it's got to close, so you can't anticipate this. It's got to hold, close, got to really, really hold. Then it's worthwhile to maybe trade that on the reverse side. But I'm going to trade that on a micro level if I get it. So the low over here, just to let you know, we're going to just kind of have fun with this thing. Low on this is 49.25. So this is 47. That's a legit short trade. 25 seconds on the clock, so it's a lot of time here. And we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this on the MNQ. So we'll see. But again, look at this. It's not closing, right? That's the thing. It's not closing, but maybe it is. Let's see. What's the close here? 49, and it's got to close at 45. Let's see. Does it close? Yes. Sell. Did I sell this? Jesus Christ, this thing just takes forever. What account is this? Did I sell this? I sold a 65 account. So let's follow this just for shits and giggles on a 65. So we sold 41. Obviously, target is going to be, I can't ever tell. 36.75. 36.75 is a target on this trade. And this is using the exact same principal ideas. Nice. I mean, it's a tiny little thing. And of course, this trade anticipates a lot of our signals, right? It kind of anticipates some of the signals because it's an early leading indicator of change in price, because we're using very, very clean price action mechanics to basically take advantage of momentum, right? We fall past a key support or resistance level, and the idea is that momentum is going to carry you. You're going to fall through. Once you fall past, you're going to fall through. And the same thing when you rise up, you're going to jump through. Sort of same idea. Quick scalp. Probably, honestly, if you get aggressive, you could take that trade on full size as well. and that will be, you know, I mean, it'll be aggressive, but it'll be interesting to see. Meantime, we still have unresolved issues with S&P. That may take a little bit of time for us to get done. You know, we'll see how that goes as far as that goes. All right, we have any questions here? Okay, guys. Let me see if I can get this organized here too. So everybody, give me a yes, give me a thumbs up if you sort of understand my little degenerate reversal trade. I should call it my degenerate reversal trade, because that's really what it's about. It's just a kind of a reversal scalp. Let me know. Just give me a yes, give me a thumbs up in comments. I don't see anybody posting anything here, so I want to make sure you guys are alive. Cheryl, thank you. Okay, so everybody asked me that question, and the answer to that is go join our room. By the way, there is a free course right in our BK community. If you go into the learning tab, free courses. The day trading course is free. You can just read it. It's got every answer to your question, right? So please, if you want more education about how this works, be my guest. Go out there, go get them. Let me do MNQ. NQ. We're good to go. All right, watching S&P with trepidation. Jesus, I really don't like this. S&P has just been really, really tough to trade, huh? By the way, it's interesting. I you know, if you were going to try and do like kind of a degenerate reversal scalp, like this actually, even though this was a yellow signal because the slope was positive, this was a legit trade because the low was below the low here. You could have taken this, and it probably would have been pretty good. It's not a bad idea to use just pure scalping techniques to do this. That all depends, David. Again, look at my course. It really depends on what you're trading, what kind of risk you have. There's no one clear-cut answer to that. Is ES yes? It is the weakest signal, but ES generally has just not been a really great continuation signal. Even here, you see this trade fails, this trade succeeds. Right? It's only the second trade that succeeds. All right, getting a possible buy signal in the S&P. So we'll see if that trades holds. I'm gonna have to go and try to address this trade today. Hopefully, see if we can resolve it. $1.06 on the clock. Let's see if that holds up as a trade. $38 seconds on the clock. No signal so far. 22 seconds. Definitely gonna have to wait until the close of the candle to see if this is actually a signal. But honestly, look at this. I mean, price action is kind of very weak, right? 10 o'clock hour, not really signaling a lot. Nope, no signal, no trade. We're gonna let that go. We'll just have to wait and see if it consolidates, gives us a better signal a little bit later. Right now, not a trade. So we'll give it a couple more minutes, see if we get a better signal here. What do you guys think about my reversal trade? My reversal trade idea. Long continuity trend, changing dynamics, tends to work pretty well, right? Big pop. This is frustrating. The signal disappeared, and then this would have totally done us. But we got no signal, so we have to just be patient. Yeah, fun. It is definitely fun. Absolutely. All right, I'm just looking for trade ideas for us today. All right, while we're waiting, I might as well just NQ trend scalper green. Okay, look at that. Now we're getting a secondary green. About 2 more minutes left, so we'll wait patiently. Again, I have to pay attention to the S&P, even though I could easily take the NQ because I need to try to repair this one and see if that one works out. Always, the rule of thumb is always address the problem, then go on to the one that's working. Let me try one more time. Oh, yay! Twitter is live now. Oh, of course, Murphy's rule. The moment I say Twitter's not working, Twitter just went live. All right, bitches on Twitter, come on, come on. You're in the middle of a big bet here. 37 seconds on the clock. This thing's got to hold green and see if it gets a little bit of continuity. Very, very kind of a hesitant 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards kind of a market. Damn, this is a tough trade to take. I'm going to focus. Let's go full chart on this. Just kind of, we can look at it 17 seconds because we have to, going to try to resolve this thing if it holds. Big question is if it's going to, I don't think it doesn't look like it's even going to hold. Look at this candle fading big time. All right, maybe it does. Holding. Okay, I'm in. Oh, what account am I in? This is 64 account. Let's just see the 64 account. 64 account. So sorry, guys. I was in the wrong account, but you see order filled. I managed to resolve myself. Remember that account was down to 5,500. I took a big gulp. This is the only thing I will say. Really hard to do, right? You got a big cojones move, but you got to trust the process. If it blows up, it blows up. Who gives a shit? We'll do another, either we try to recover the account, or in this case, maybe, the account may be gutted at this point. But if it recovers, you're in the game. You keep going forward. Remember, the target is 53. You're almost there. Maybe what I was going to say is the one thing you may want to do. This I haven't even thought about this, but like you get to 52, which is 2/3 of the way. Maybe I'll cut back the risk, because at that point you're not in the game of trying to blow up the account. You're in the game of slowly taking yourself to the finish line. And at half size, at like 1 ES contract, I can absolutely absorb a second level loss and still stay in the game. So, all right, this worked very, very, very much by the edge of our teeth, but good enough. I'll take it. I would go back to looking around over here. Sorry, I think I have a chance here in Nas. So I'm in NASDAQ 66, I believe. 66. Yeah, I'm in NASDAQ 66. We'll see if this trade. This is again. I'm only took this trade because it was better execution than what I would have gotten on the actual trigger, and did not hit target yet. But this also means the trade doesn't really have a lot of momentum, and we gotta keep our fingers crossed to see that if we get some momentum moving over here, see if we can get some, and we do. And so that that one pops up. Oh shit! Was that the 66? No, yeah, that's right. That was a trend. That was a trend account. The only problem is I always forget what is the account number to which strategy it is. So this is NQ trend is 66. NQ contra trend. NQ counter trend has actually been really, really good. That's a 65 account. So they both now, 66 and 65, are now at halfway target. So that's pretty good. The S&P trend account is at 51,000, and the contra trend account is lagging at around 50,000. So that's pretty much where we stand on those four things as we try to push ourselves forward, right? So this is interesting, right? Like again, let's fool around with this. I'm only gonna fool around with this on the NQ. I'm watching. So what I'm watching here is, remember, this is a clearly long trend continuity, right? Long trend continuity. And I'm going to go on the MNQ here. What I'm looking for is, what's the low here? 92. This has to end below 92. And if it does, I'm going to just, give myself my degenerate reversal signal here. On the assumption again that this is my first legitimate reversal. This could become a contra trend signal anyways. No, it doesn't. Oh, so sell. Okay, so I'm on the MNQs. Which account is it? 66. I put it on 66. Sorry, so that was super fast, but I put it on the 66 account, so you guys didn't see it, but you can see it here. So you see what I'm talking about? So yeah, it did show it was a non-quality contra trend, but it wasn't even that. This is the candle itself. This is the candle that's forming. What this reversal signal does is the candle before the signal candle. I'm kind of front running the signal candle, right? That's what kind of makes it cool. You are super, super early, and that's actually a pretty good setup because we're just scalping tiny bit, and the very candle itself is a confirmation of the fact that you got some momentum movements over here. So cool. Yeah, you could create a whole. I think I'm going to create a whole separate account whose only job is to trade these contra trend reversals, mainly because it keeps you focused during long stretches of trend when we just don't have any signals, period, because we're out of the market, and two, because it gives you some good trend trade ideas. All right, this is a micro. I need to go to the end. What is this? MNQ. Okay. This actually, by the way, now we have a legitimate contra trend trade. This is the 65 account. So it should be the 65 account. Let me see if I can set this up. Okay, so we are going to see 16 seconds left. You know what? I'm going to sell more. I'm going to selling the micro contract on this because I'm just not vibing. I want to take the trade, but I just not vibing it right now. So, and I think it's very, very, very vulnerable to a retrace. So I would rather do a probative trade here. If I miss the opportunity, I miss the opportunity, but I don't want to take the big risk. What I was going to say is, I sort of started thinking about what I was telling you guys, that once you get to, it worked out anyways. Once you get to like halfway, halfway target. So I'm at 1,500 towards the 3,000. I think I'm gonna take my own advice. I'm gonna start taking $50 trades, So you get aggressive to the to the halfway mark, and then you get a little bit more defensive. So the reason why you take the $50 trades is because if you get stopped on level 2, you are still alive, right? You just keep, you haven't blown the full account. That's like one approach. Or the other approach you could do, where I don't give a shit, balls to the wall, either funded or dust. And hey guys, everybody on Twitter, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, we had some StreamYard issues today, so you missed all the good stuff, but that just encourages you to come in tomorrow when you see all of my scalp reversal trades in play. But you get the idea. There's sort of two ways approaching it. I'm either going to be super aggressive and just balls to the wall. I'm going to get funded in a week, taking huge risk. And the problem with that though is, even when you get to your last trade, you're like a couple $100 from target, you get tripped on level 2, you are literally pretty much blown on the account, right? Whereas if you go to $50 trades, you're only you go back from up 2,500 to up 1,000. You can still recover and get it funded. I just think that's a more adult approach. So I think now that both of the NQ accounts are at the halfway mark, we're going to throttle down the risk, right? Because it's always that's the thing. When you're starting out, you got nothing to lose, right? It's always that way in business and life and everything else. You got little money. You're starting out. You got nothing to lose. You have 5,000 to your name. What do you give a shit? You either win or die, right? When you have 500,000 to your name, it's a lot. You become a lot more conservative with your next step because there's a lot more at stake to lose. It's just a natural progression of how people act, and it's the same idea here. The more profit you build, the less aggressive you probably should be. Just kind of an idea. All right. I don't know what you did, Lyric, but I remember I have everything pre-configured. And everybody, by the way, who was in my coaching class, I gave a full coaching yesterday as to how I pre-configure everything. So it's just a single button click, And those of you guys who are not futures traders, who are watching me on Twitter maybe and trading CFDs, don't forget Asia Session Hour tonight. I'll put the link. I haven't even created the link yet, but I'll put it up a little bit later. 1945 New York time, 7:45 p.m. That is all CFD, and that has its own execution tool that literally just does everything for you, like a very, very sophisticated, much more sophisticated tool than we can do on the future side, because it's fully programmatic for MT5. So come watch it. I'll show you the Flash Trader dashboard and all the cool things it can do. Including, by the way, letting you take separate a trade in US 30 and a trade in NASDAQ and a trade in gold at the same time, because it has programmed timers inside of it. I don't have to press and click a button. It's like having, Mr. Coffee on the thing. So anyways, guys, I think we're having a pretty good day, I guess. All the accounts, I managed to rescue the accounts that were in trouble, and the ones that were in profit, we took the profits properly. Now I'm just sitting here waiting, waiting for signals, seeing what's going on here. Wait, why is everything on NASDAQ? We changed this has to be S&P. This has to be S&P. Hey, Fabio, I need to look up your account, and I will email you to, you should have it enabled, and it should be, this is where it would be. You're going to look as a VIP, as a BK Pro member. You're going to look over here into courses, going to go over here, go to your courses, and then you're going to find the tile that says coaching video. Coaching videos, and you'll click that, and that will have, I actually rearranged it. It's really cool. I realized it was so stupid. I had the most recent on the bottom. So now I rearranged everything chronologically. So this was last night's session. Okay. So Fabio, you should have access to that. Those of you guys who want to join our community, vast part of it is free. So you could, you get a lot of really cool stuff, including, by the way, let me go back to BK Traders. Yeah, let me, sorry, my computer's a little slow. Let me just go to the community tab. And when you go to our community tab, when you land over here, all this stuff is free. All the videos are free, including, by the way, Kathy's forex course and my day trading course. They're all free for you to watch. Really, really cool. So everything is free, including and the recaps of the live trading. So these are all completely open to anybody. Resources are open to anybody. These are all things that you guys can get for free. So just be sure to come join us. Here's the link. I put the join link in there, and you're good to go. All right, let's go back to trades and see if we got any more trade signals to go. So, if you want to play this game with me, and again, you can really press this game too much, in my opinion. But if you want to kind of play this game with me, so we got 3 or 4 candles underneath the moving average that qualifies as a as kind of a trend, right? This candle clearly close above the high. If this candle closes that way, reversal scalp, degenerate reversal scalp, kind of legit. If you want to give it a shot, I don't want to get too crazy with this stuff, but it's, it is a lot of fun. It is showing trend signals, but they are weak trend signals. So we're not taking those because the slope is not quite turned positive just yet. But same ideas, like you sort of can play these same ideas. It's an early warning signal. I don't know what to tell you about the live, Fabio. That's something on your end. That's not anything that I can help you with. But so long as you can see the replay, you're good to go. Oh, I kind of missed. Oh, we had a signal here. I'm sorry, I missed the S&P signal. I'm going to let that one go. But I wonder if that would have been that turned positive. Look at that. That what's the close? 65.25. That probably would have. Let's see. It's got to go 66.50. Yeah, no, 66. It needs to go 66.50 to see if this thing resolved. Once I miss a signal, I let it go. I don't try to chase it. The only time you want to take a signal if it's of worse execution than yours and it has not yet completed. This is like too much in the gray zone, so I'm just going to let it go. But this would have been a good signal if I took it. Sorry, I'm just watching your comments, so I'm not paying attention. Is it a risk or on risk of? Right now, it's nobody knows what the fuck it is, Jonathan. Sentiment today, okay? Truly, because everybody is like, how bad is it going to be? How good is it going to be? What is it? Was already priced in? Honestly, it's just like, your guess is as good as mine. Sentiment today. That's the story. The good thing about us, and the good thing about the way we trade is we don't really care. We don't care what the sentiment is. We don't care what the trend is. We look for sharp, clean, high probability short setups, scalp setups, and just, P&L our money. P&L our money. That's it. Where's my, oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Where is my, so what is it 64? Yeah, it's not quite halfway. So I guess I'm going to take the $100 trades on the S&P. S&P had really been a difficult trade today, but I did manage to resolve a few of them, so I'll take it. You know what I wanted to show you guys? This is interesting. So I actually did this for the coaching, so I can show this to you. Let me take you, hang on, let me make sure I got this right. It's in the scalper. Okay, so let me do this. So we're going to do one S&P one NASDAQ, and we're going to go to the trend shift. Where's my trend shift? Fuck, where's my trend shift? Because I saved this, son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna have to do this again. This trade resolves, by the way. So here's what I wanted to show you. Fuck, I could have sworn I saved this. Let me see something. Fuck this. 2-view trend shift. Open anyways. Yeah, okay. It's in the trend shift. Why? I don't know why this. Okay. So here's what I wanted to show you. This is a embedded strategy inside my BFF indicator that I just simply don't trade because I'm not a swing trader, but it has been money for anybody that wants to trade for like 10, $1,000 trades or 10 S&P points, 20 S&P points as a 1 or 2 trades per day type of strategy. And the idea here is this is a strategy that looks for pivot reversals during the highs and the lows of the day. Like right now, we've entered the first area of the day where we could be seeing some possible reversals. That's between 10 and 12 noon. So far, we don't have any signals. This signal is outside of the area. But if we get like a red signal during this zone, the idea is you would put a stop at the day's high, swing high, and have a 2-target exit. One at half your risk, and keep the stop as is. You don't move the stop. And then the second one at 2 times the risk. And a couple of trades yesterday hit 2 times risk, so you really get some really good, nice payouts. You had like almost 100 points on NASDAQ, which was equivalent to a $2,000 trade on a single contract. But these are trades that take 40, 50, 60, maybe even 80 minutes to resolve. Those of you guys who are interested in that, it's all part of our BK offering. So if you join and actually just simply get the BK bundle, you'll be able to get access to all of that. So it's really, really cool. I just wanted to show that to you. So far, I'll review this with you tomorrow. We'll see if there was any good signals today. But this set up from 10 to noon, and then from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 1300 to 1500 hours New York on the 24-hour place, where you get some really, really great signals. Okay, I got nothing going on here, guys, and unfortunately, I got to run today because I'm in a little bit of a gun. I'm so glad that Twitter is back. All you guys on Twitter, hi, nice to see you. Tomorrow, hopefully, everything will be working fine, and you guys can come in at the right time. As I said, come join us. All these tools are there for you for the taking, and they're really, really fun. We had a good session today. Like, I'll tell you exactly where my hang on. I need to just give me a second. I just want to see if trades upgrade up. Oh, it's all screwed up. Why is this all screwed up? Oh, it's April. Oh, it's April. I was like, where's my month? Let me make sure I have all the. Hang on a second. Let me see what I have for the accounts. Yeah, I guess this is it. So I'm going to show this to you guys. It's as I said, I've been super busy yesterday. Today has also been a little bit of a challenge. Only I think 6. This is way too. It's not updated. I guarantee it's not updated because 6 trades is way. We did 6 trades just in the session with you guys. But slow week. But hey, I'm still net positive. That's the key thing. Days are only 2 days so far. Profit factor is pretty good. All of that is working. Let's see March. Where's March? See, the March numbers are pretty good. Very, I wanted to be at 1,000 a day, but we had a couple of thousand a day. But close enough. I'm never going to complain about a positive P&L. Profit factor is still pretty good. So all that is pretty good. So now we're going to go this month. So let's see if I can build this. We are trading live on Friday. Don't forget, non-farm payrolls. Kathy and I are trading together, so that'll be a lot of fun. And tomorrow, I'll be live with you for all the good stuff. So hopefully we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much. Hope you guys really enjoyed all of the fun side bets that I showed you how to do. Side bet coming up, as a matter of fact, right here on the short side, if you find it. And enjoy. Everybody have a great day. I will see everybody tomorrow. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.